The Order is an amazing interactive movie. It's not an amazing game, but it's definitely not worthy of all of these harsh review scores it's been getting. It's an important game to the industry because of all the things that it does right, but the rest still needs work. The Order is maybe one of the most beautiful games I have ever played. You can tell there was a massive attention to detail in every nook and cranny. The colors are great, the cinematography, the visuals just felt so right. It feels like a movie even when you're controlling the character. But since they put so much work into the visuals, it's one of the most linear games I've ever played. They made it linear on purpose so that they can refine every single corner of the game. When you do find a room that's seemingly meaningless, it still has the same attention to detail as the rest of the game. Certainly that's commendable. It's at its best when they open up the area and allow you to take cover wherever you want. This makes it feel less like a shooting gallery, but parts like this are few and far between. For the most part, this game does feel like a shooting gallery. Don't get this game if you want a good shooter. Do get this game if you want to walk around a beautiful steampunk world. The weapons in this game were meant to be unique and interesting. They were meant to vary the gameplay so it's not just a series of shooting galleries. But all these weapons I've seen done before, with the exception of the thermite gun, which I thought was a great concept, but in the actual game, it's pretty useless. When I did have it, I found myself swapping it out for a gun with real bullets. The story actually interests me. It seems to get a little off the rails around chapter 9, but I haven't finished it yet, so I don't want to comment too much on that. Oh, by the way, the game is not short. I tried to bang it out in time to make this video, but I wasn't able to. I am pretty close to the end, but this is a game where you want to break it up. You don't want to just plow through it in like a day or two. Because the gameplay is so linear, you don't want to play it in one straight playthrough. You want to break it up. There are many QuickTime events. I should make a video on QuickTime events alone, but just know that they should never be used in any video game ever. I defy you to find a game that makes QuickTime events interesting. Maybe Heavy Rain. I'll give you Heavy Rain. So those need to be eradicated from the next Order game. Again, this is the most beautiful game that I've ever played. But Metal Gear Solid 5 comes close, and that's got good gameplay. Plus, Uncharted 4 looks pretty damn good too. So people will soon forget about the graphical feats that this game accomplished. It's an amazing tech demo with incredible lighting effects. It should not be forgotten. So many great things could be built off of this game. They already have all the assets laid out for a great game. Now, in the next iteration, here's some things that they could do better. They could maybe have larger areas, less QuickTime events, some more unique weapons, maybe allow for some different ways to go about certain areas. Ways to make the game less linear. By no means is this game bad. It's just not great. It's good. I would say it's good. It's definitely worth a play. I'm certainly enjoying myself, and I just want to get in and play some more. But this franchise has the potential to be among the greats for PlayStation. Hopefully this is ready at Dawn's Assassin's Creed 1. They should listen to all the reviews and figure out how they can learn from their mistakes and make a better game for the next one. What do you guys think about The Order? Do you think people have been really harsh with it? Do you see potential in the franchise, or do you just not want to see anything of it ever again? Do you at least see what it's doing for the video game industry? Because this is kind of a big leap for us. Some people won't even realize that this is a video game. That's how good it looks. I know that visuals aren't everything, but for this game, they are. That's the best thing that it's got. Gameplay is king, and this gameplay isn't bad enough to make it a bad game. It's just okay. The gameplay is just okay. The visuals are amazing, so that brings it up a little bit. Anyway, leave in the comments below. I'm me on Twitter, all this other social media garbage. Most important things you can do is subscribe, share this with a friend. Thank you very much. Have a good week. Transfer everything over. The first thing you need to do is open up your brand new 3DS and set the whole thing up. Type in your name, your date of birth, today's date, the time, your region, all that garbage. This is a complete waste of time because you're transferring everything over anyway. But I could see how a game like that would be short because of how cinematic it is.
Yeah,
it's probably a lot of like.
They probably focus a lot on, you know, the look and feel of it as opposed to
and the story,
the levels, right?
Now, my question to you, Will.
Yes.
How long do you think a game should be?